Looking for a stereo amplifier or receiver for your home audio setup? In this value finds list, we are comparing 7 Amazon options for music, speakers, streaming, vinyl, TV audio, and home entertainment. Check the links in the description and pinned comment. Stay until the end, and let's start with number 7. At number 7, we have the Denon PMA-600NE. This is a strong option if you want a more traditional integrated stereo amplifier, but still want modern flexibility built in. One of its main appeals is that Denon gives it divided circuitry, so you can disengage the digital circuits and turn off Bluetooth when you want a more focused analog listening experience. That makes it interesting for people who care about cleaner music playback, especially when using turntables or physical audio sources. It is rated at 70 watts by 2 at 4 ohms, and Denon positions it as capable of driving a wide range of speakers. You also get useful connection options, including Bluetooth, 2 optical inputs, 1 coaxial input, and a phono input. The built-in DAC helps if you are connecting digital sources, while the phono preamp makes it more convenient for vinyl setups. Denon also highlights its advanced high-current push-pull amplifier design, which is meant to balance power and detail. If you want a slim, serious-looking amplifier with analog mode, digital inputs, Bluetooth, and phono support, this is a well-rounded place to start. At number 6, we have the Marantz NR1510. This one is different from a basic 2-channel amplifier because it is built more like a slim home entertainment receiver. At around 4 inches tall, it is designed for people who want a compact unit, but still need a lot of features in one box. It supports a 5.2-channel setup, includes a 5-channel discrete power amplifier rated at 50 watts per channel, and gives you 6 HDMI inputs with 1 output. That makes it a better fit if your setup includes a TV, consoles, streaming devices, or surround speakers, not just a pair of stereo speakers. The NR1510 also supports 4K Ultra HD features like HDR, HLG, Dolby Vision, eARC, and full-rate content, so it is clearly aimed at home theater as much as music. For streaming, it includes Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and HEOS with support for multi-room audio through the HEOS app. It also works with voice control platforms like Alexa, Google Assistant, and Siri. If you want a slim receiver that handles HDMI, wireless music, phono input, and smart home integration, this is one of the more feature-heavy picks here. At number 5, we have the Fosi Audio BT20A. This is the pick that makes the most sense if you want something compact, simple, and easy to place almost anywhere. It is described as an entry-level Bluetooth amplifier with up to 100 watts by 2 maximum output power, designed for passive speakers in spaces like an office, bedroom, living room, garage, patio, or small venue. The biggest advantage here is simplicity. You are not getting a large home theater receiver with menus and HDMI switching. Instead, you get a small Class D amplifier with Bluetooth, RCA inputs, a one-touch power switch, and physical bass and treble controls. That can be exactly what you want if you already have bookshelf, ceiling, garage, or outdoor speakers and just need an easy way to power them. The listing also emphasizes seamless Bluetooth streaming from a phone, along with clear sound and strong volume for a home audio setup. Its all-black one-piece design is made to look clean on a shelf and add durability. If your priority is a no-frills amplifier for passive speakers, the BT20A is one of the most straightforward options in this ranking. At number 4, we have the Yamaha R-S202B stereo receiver. This is a good option for people who prefer the classic stereo receiver format and want something practical for music listening without too many unnecessary extras. Yamaha highlights its advanced circuitry design, Bluetooth connectivity, and speaker selector for 2 systems. That speaker selector is useful if you want to connect 2 speaker pairs and switch between them, or use speakers in different areas depending on your setup. It also includes FM and AM radio with 40-station preset tuning, which gives it a more traditional receiver feel compared with smaller Bluetooth-only amplifiers. The listing mentions a frequency response of 10 Hz to 100 kHz, a headphone terminal, auto power standby, and speaker terminals for 2 systems. Design-wise, the brushed aluminum finish and simple front layout make it look clean and familiar, especially for someone who wants a receiver that feels easy to understand. Bluetooth version 4.1 Plus EDR is included for streaming music from compatible devices. If you want a straightforward Yamaha stereo receiver with Bluetooth, radio presets, 2-speaker system support, and a simple design, this is a practical mid-list pick. At number 3, we have the Sony STR-DH190. This is one of the most recognizable choices for someone building a simple home stereo system around passive speakers, Bluetooth, and maybe a turntable. It is a 2-channel home stereo receiver rated at 100 watts by 2 at 8 ohms, with speaker impedance support listed from 6 to 16 ohms. The connection set is useful for classic audio setups. You get a phono input, 4 stereo RCA audio inputs, a 3.5mm input, and a stereo RCA output. That makes it flexible if you have a turntable, CD player, media player, or other analog sources. Built-in Bluetooth lets you stream music, podcasts, and services wirelessly from compatible devices. Another practical feature is a /B speaker switching, which lets you connect up to 4 speakers and play them together or in separate zones. The low-profile design is about 5 inches tall, so it can fit into many conventional AV cabinets. You also get FM radio with 30-station presets and a full-size headphone jack. If you want a familiar stereo receiver with phono, Bluetooth, multiple analog inputs, and flexible speaker switching, the STR-DH190 is easy to recommend for comparison. At number 2, we have the WiiM Amp. This is the more modern streaming-focused option in the list, and it is especially interesting if your home audio setup is built around apps, wireless rooms, and smart control. The WiiM Amp is designed to power passive speakers while also working as a multi-room streaming amplifier. It can integrate with AirPlay 2 speakers, Amazon Echo, Google Home, and other WiiM branded devices, so it makes sense if you want music across multiple rooms. For sound quality, the listing highlights streaming up to 24-bit, 192 kHz from platforms like Spotify, Amazon Music, Tidal, Cabos, or your own library. It also supports gapless playback, room correction, and independent EQ settings, which helps tailor the sound to your space. Connectivity includes HDMI ARC, Ethernet, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, USB, sub-out, speaker terminals, and AC power. It also works with controller types like Google Assistant, Amazon Alexa, Siri, mobile devices, PC, and remote control. One note from the listing is that it is an AirPlay receiver only, meaning it can receive AirPlay streams, but cannot transmit AirPlay to other AirPlay devices. If you want streaming, HDMI ARC, EC, room correction, and multi-room flexibility, this is a very modern choice. At number 1, we have the Denon receiver DRA-900H. This is the most fully equipped pick in the ranking if you want a stereo receiver that bridges music, TV, HDMI devices, streaming, and flexible home audio connections. It is a 2.2-channel stereo receiver rated at 100 watts per channel, and Denon highlights its high-current amplification with hi-fi parts for detailed imaging and impactful sound in small to medium-sized rooms. What makes it stand out is how much home entertainment connectivity it includes while still staying focused on stereo. The listing mentions 6 HDMI inputs and 2 outputs, with an advanced video section that includes dedicated 8K inputs, 4K 120Hz pass-through, upscaling on all 6 inputs, Dolby Vision, HLG, HDR10+, Dynamic HDR, and 40 gigabit per second support. It also includes ARC and eARC support for simplified TV audio. For music, built-in HIOS allows streaming through Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, or AirPlay 2, with multi-room playback through Denon home speakers. You also get voice control compatibility, high-res audio playback from USB or network sources, a phono input with equalizer, and pre-outs for main zone, zone 2, and dual subwoofers. If you want the most versatile stereo receiver here, this is the top pick. And that's all for today's top stereo amplifier picks. If one of these products looks useful for your home audio setup, you'll find all the links in the description and in the pinned comment. Subscribe to Value Finds for more useful Amazon finds, and I'll see you in the next video.